2:30, baby. Won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later. You can show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. When the city, she blowing me kisses.
Mama, there goes that man.
Way too cold, so hold me tight.
Will I see you at the show? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hey, truck to the plane to the truck. Truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garage. Presidential suite on the private. Shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she said she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed phones on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good jobs, so look around, find one that seem my type. That my dog, and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is,
Orlando, Florida in the building. Let's get it. How you guys doing? What's up, Black America? Drop those locations. DUO at your service. Drop those locations. Guys got me for an hour. And then we are going to head over. If we sponsor today's show, we react to that new Delusional single mother that just dropped on Kendra G's show. I think she's getting 6 figures for nothing.
Jury in the safe on arrival. Pistol on Jay for survival. Lot of people gunning for the title. Lot of people trying to take us viral.
Shout out to Vic. He dropped 5 on the show. He says, let's get it. Let's get after it. Much love, man. Thank you.
Nah, girl, I got it, that's light though. I can show you bigger things than that. It's gonna be a minute till I'm back. Let me give you images that last. MX had a limit in the past. I had plenty women in the past. I done plenty sinning in the past. You don't need to know, but you can ask. Sticking on your backstage pass. It's all access, cause you bad. You can go wherever with that ass. Show to the shower, to the truck. Truck to the club for the party. You go in first with your girls. Cause I don't know who's out there watching, but I do know one thing. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, Sunday. Yo. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll
DC in the building. Let's get it. Washington. Also, Washington State. Let's go. How you doing? Fort Worth, Texas in the building. How y'all doing? I'm getting warmed up, but we're here. The foolishness is high over at Ashley Dalton's show as well. And we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about it.
Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Welcome back to the show. How y'all doing? It's Tuesday. It's the beginning of the week. But again, we're kicking ass. Done more shows this month than we planned to. But we've made goal a lot this month. So if we reach that goal of $100, I guarantee I find something to react to and I come back here tomorrow. Or I come back here the next day. The next thing on the agenda is the mother of 2 who wants a tall 6-figure earning man who just released literally just like a couple of hours ago. And that's probably going to be what we'll go over to if we sponsor today's show. And if not, we'll come back in December. It's all good. We've done pretty well this month. I'm proud of what we've done. I'm not even tripping. I think everybody's contributed and done their part. Let's go ahead and get into it and start to break down these archetypes because there's plenty of the bullshit going on at Ashley Dalton's show that we never see anywhere else. Ashley Dalton's show presents an opportunity that we don't have on all the other platforms, where the women let off this really greedy, nasty, I don't think anybody is listening side of themselves. They get really comfortable on Ashley Dalton's show as if it isn't the internet like everywhere else and you can't end up on somebody's desk like mine. And we're going to break it down. I think Ashley is delusional herself. So, again, that just opens the women up to say even crazier things because the person who's supposed to be helping them doesn't know what time it is. So, things just get interesting over at Ashley Dalton's show in ways we never see in Kendra. And I love to every now and again get to just change a course of direction and come over here to Ashley Dalton's show because the women over here are hilarious as well with just how they just making shit up on the fly. Now, we're going to start light and then taper into the feature presentation. Keep the engagement above 50. Let's go ahead and spin the clip.
Platforms.
I do.
Alrighty, what brings you out?
I just turned 40.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Thank you. And I feel like I'm going through a transformational phase.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing a lot of reading books. I've been going to therapy. I've been losing weight. I've been doing the work, you know, really trying to understand myself and be self-aware, because I feel like my armor is up. I've been through a lot in life, and I think it's coming across to people, like it comes across to men as being guarded. And so I'm actually really kind and lovable and affectionate and funny, but I'm like terrified to connect with men.
But what makes you
to connect with men? I'm like terrified to connect with men. Guarded. And so I'm actually really kind and lovable and affectionate and funny.
You see how women deem themselves funny before anybody else said anything? I told you guys, it's like women have this issue where you guys haven't had to use your humor in any real way in society. You haven't had to use your humor to even get some dick. I'm just keeping it real. Like, you haven't even had to use your humor to even get a man in bed. All you had to do was look good, and you women like, I'm funny. It's insulting to men, because even average men, everyday common men who aren't comedians are funnier than a lot of you women who are saying that you're funny, because they have to do approaching all day. They have to learn how to be funny. They have to learn how to be charismatic, or they won't get any ass. They won't get anything. It's like a matter of survival for us in the dating market. That's why men are funny, and a lot of times you women are just saying you're funny. But men, if we're not around you guys because you're funny. You see, you women need to stop trying to be valuable where men historically have been valuable in any way, and stop being your own judge and jury. You women are like so far from being able to receive real consultations because you're your own judge. That's why no men can help you. Somebody says drunk giggles. You guys are wild.
But I'm like terrified to connect with men.
But what makes you terrified? So let's just say, hypothetically, Cassandra, you're out at a bar, right? You don't feel like
I
I
don't go to bars. I don't really go to bars. I'm actually 45 days sober today.
Congrats, that's good.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go to a coffee shop. I'll go to a restaurant. I'll try new things, because I'm inside a lot. And I'm like, no one's going to find me inside the house.
No.
And most importantly, I want to be emotionally available. I want to be able to be vulnerable, because I feel like if I'm not emotionally available, then how am I supposed to connect with a man emotionally?
Right.
You know?
But I think before we get there, I just want you to have ease just speaking to a man when you first meet him, you know? If you're at a coffee shop, it shouldn't feel daunting to speak to a man, like, hello, how are you, where you're from, kind of thing. And that, to me, it almost feels like that feels heavy for you. Even just that
It is.
interaction.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really heavy. Like, I don't really know sometimes, like, what to say. Or I'll see somebody today, like, at the coffee shop who was really cute. And we had a moment where we looked at each other and we smiled. But then it didn't go anywhere. And I'm like, should I give him my number? Like, how does this go next? Like, am I sending the right body language to let him know that I'm welcoming or that I'm okay?
I'm here to say some of you women are going to have to start shooting your shot at men, and you guys are the reason that that's the case. Sorry. Got a little bit of mental fog. You guys are gonna have to start doing some approaching in the dating market. And it's because of you. It's because of the chivalry that you killed, that Dave Chappelle was talking about, that chivalry you guys killed. You guys are gonna have to make up the difference. Guys aren't picking up that slack. We didn't send you back out into the dating market more masculine and less worthy of chivalry. You all decided to do that shit. And now we don't really like approaching women anymore because it doesn't really lead to anything as much. It doesn't lead to anything as productive and as positive as it once did. So it's not up to guys to rectify the problem now. All those women who you probably supported who in their new stances of like treating men like trash, you probably should talk to them. Hit them up. See what they got on it. Boogie Observation says her voice is cringe. It is. I could never. I literally, like, I would just start a fight with her so that I could kick her out. I can't I can't. Much love to David Everett. He just took the sponsor spot, as he always does. And that's what makes him, that's what makes him the top dog. That's Mr. Edwards, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. If it wasn't for the fact that Ron C. Waits has been literally donating to this channel since 2019, David Edwards would be our #1 sponsor. And when it comes to BLP channel, just BLP by itself, like he is. Much love, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. That puts us at $30. I would love to see you all accommodate and help David out this week if y'all want to see these shows. I'll make sure she caught me cheating. Oh, you don't even got to do that, big dog. Just kick her out. Just kick her out, fam, because, you know, it is what it is, man. A lot of guys end up in situations where, like, women are stalking them and they got to leave, move cities and all this other stuff. And it's because they just couldn't just be straight up, just let a girl know, look, man, you're out. You're out. And don't make me have to get a restraining order on you. Because there's always that. I think men, we get to care about stuff like voice, accent, and things like this, and we get to be nitpicky this way because we're not looking for money, resources, and security the way that women are. We're actually looking to like you for who you are, which actually makes us more romantic. So we get to fine comb the little petty things that might be insignificant for you to fine comb, considering you need a lot more from a man than a man needs from you. Much love to Alvin Johnson. He got 5 on it. He dropped 5 on the show. He said, supporting the show. Keep dropping jewels down. Much love, Alvin. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Alvin Johnson. I will. As long as you support, as long as you guys come through, I'm here.
Okay to be approached. Like, I'm trying to work on my body language too. So, I also think the past few years I have had a lot of responsibilities. I've had a lot of duty to family, to community, to giving back, to helping those in need. I've had a couple of heartbreaks, and I've been really reflecting on that and just learning and growing through therapy what that was about. And so I feel like I attract younger men because they remind me of being free-spirited. You a liar. They remind me of, like, life before my heart got hardened. Mm-hmm. And they are adventurous, and they're learning, and they're growing. And so, yeah.
Ma'am, these young men want some ass. Like, these younger men aren't looking for an adventure. They're looking for some ass. You're too immature to realize that, but that doesn't mean that isn't the truth. I'm pretty sure Larsa Pippen she thought all those younger guys who ran through her, she probably thought all of them took her serious at one point, just to realize they were just trying to crash land her. They don't. Younger guys do this all the time. Oh, I could date a seasoned woman. I could deal with an older guy. Yeah, I could deal with older blah 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 blah. If it's not men who have already had their kids and stuff like that, a lot of the times the dude is just trying to get laid. This is why men in their 20s aren't ready to get married a lot of the times. They don't know what they don't know what time it is. They're older and they're adults technically, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Why do you think the marriage rate is so bad when men get married in their 20s? The marriage outcomes for men in their 20s are so poor. It's really bad. Okay, we got another Cash Apps, and Cash Apps take priority. Rock Count dropped 3 on the show. He says, old school women had no problem shooting their shot. And even if they didn't shoot their shot, it was worth it to shoot your shot with the old school women. But the old school women would come over and approach you, drop their handkerchief, like Mr. Samuels would say. Because there's nothing wrong with finding value in a man, finding value in someone who could potentially give you an entire life. Not just come be up on you and love on you, but give you a life. That's something you should want to be enamored by. That's something you should be wanting to approach from across the room. And men are worth it. Even my men under 6 figures are worth it. Even my men under 6 figures are still worth that effort. Stop playing. You don't have to be making 6 figures to be worth that kind of effort. That's where the Hispanic community and all the other communities are whooping our ass. You don't have to be some rich, standout, stud guy to be valued as a man over there in those communities. That's why their families look better, divorce rates lower.
Yeah.
How young are we talking, Cassandra?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're 40.
so the last person I dated was a pilot, a corporate pilot, and he was 30.
Okay. And how did that work out?
We had a lot of chemistry. It felt lustful. It felt like a strong orbital energy attraction pull
Right, it felt lustful.
towards each other.
How did that work out?
We had a lot of chemistry. It felt lustful. It felt like a strong orbital energy attraction pull towards each other.
I'm sure.
But I was like, that's a sign right there not to give in to that, because we got to go slow and I got to get to know him and make sure that he's compatible with what I want and need, you know.
Mhm.
But it was the first time I felt those feelings of being really attracted to somebody in a long time. And so then I took it really slow, where I was like 2-3 months into it and I wasn't being affectionate physically. And so, you know, he said, I'm going to come see you. I'm going to invest money, a flight, a hotel to come see you. But I need to know that you're focused on me only and not other men.
Mm-hmm.
But only on me before I make these investments with my resources. And I was like, I can't commit to that yet.
Oh, okay.
And then he like went on and started dating other girls, and I was sad about it.
So you're a dumbass. So basically, you're a moron.
By a dog die alone.
And it doesn't really matter, ma'am. You probably sabotaged that anyway. I'll tell you exactly why you did that. You sabotaged that situation like that because you knew you were in uncharted territory anyway. That wasn't where you belonged in the first place, really. That's the truth. The truth of the matter is that wasn't really where you belonged. You didn't really belong. You shouldn't have been dealing with a man younger than that, and you know better. That was your subconscious mind fucking with you. That's why you ended up just no matter what he tried to offer you, you couldn't accept it. Too good to be true? Probably because it is. That's one of those cliches that tend to ring true a lot of the times. If it's too good to be true, Probably is. Sometimes. Most of the time. And then you said the right words. You were like, it started off lustful and blah, blah, blah. It started off that way. It was that way during the middle, and it was that way during the conclusion. He's a young man. He's a young man, 30. He could be ready to settle down within the next 5, but certainly not right now. So if you would have actually been a 50-year-old woman who was mature or at the maturity level that she should be at, this wouldn't even be a discussion. Wouldn't be a discussion at all. I'm not surprised that so many of you so many of you older women are like out here single. You guys make the rules up. You make your own rules.
Okay, and then that was done.
Yeah.
Okay, and how did you meet him?
I was out at Afro Beats with my friends. I went out dancing.
Oh, to Afro Beats. Cassandra, you have a different side to you. I know that because this little sweet little damsel in distress, little flower pot, little, I don't know. There's a different side.
I also don't agree with like men just listening to a woman and thinking that because she has a soft voice that she's a sweet woman. That's bullshit. I know women who have soft voices who will cut you, boy. Smooth.
I was like, let me go. I'm trying to fall in love. I'm trying to, get out and, like I said, like, go do stuff. Like, go to a restaurant, try new things. Like, you never know. If I'm just myself and I go try new things and I go take myself out to dinner, I might meet somebody. If I try a coffee shop, I might meet somebody. If I go to some music, I might meet somebody there. But I thought he was sent from a higher power because I noticed him.
Women can say stuff like, have you guys noticed that women can say stuff like, take myself out on a date and nobody teases them, nobody says anything? What if I just take myself on a date? What would they say about the guy who was just perfectly okay with like whacking it for the rest of his life? Like, and he's got philosophy behind it. He's like, yeah, like, it's me and it's my little homie, and like these bitches ain't got nothing for me. Would y'all find that empowering? Would you be like, oh, that's a strong man? Like, that's a dude right there who knows himself, coming into the fullness of himself. He's hit the 360. He's coming around on the 360. Would you think that? Or would you think or would you think that he's insignificant? Would you think that he has deficiencies actually? Only women can say loser shit like, I'm gonna take myself out on a date. That's cute.
In the dark with the loud music, a lot of people there, and something about me just gravitated, saw him in the crowd.
You ain't never lied, Boogie
and
observations.
Then I gravitated towards him. It was like electric pull towards him.
Girl, were you ovulating? You were ovulating.
Yeah, it's like, that's your cooter cat. Like, stop playing. Grow up. We're moving on. We have other archetypes to cover this evening. But ma'am, that's your piping hot cooter. Now, the slogan of this, like the theme of this show is overweight women and what you believe you deserve, and how far an overweight woman tends to be from self-awareness, and who caused the problem. I'm going to say it right before we even start the reaction. This woman ended up on my desk because of the sisterhood. Y'all played her. Y'all did this to her. What she's about to experience in the next couple of minutes, she's going to have to experience it because you guys make every woman in the dating market who's black believe that she's perfect and she's a baddie and she can do it all and she's a superwoman.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
This is the last call before we get to the feature presentation.
Do you have headphones in?
No, I'm going to a place where nobody's at.
Okay,
at my
because
job.
it's a little bit of feedback. Do y'all hear the feedback? Yeah, I can hear feedback.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go in this room. Nobody's in here. Let me see. Is it better now? Because I'm on my company Wi-Fi.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
A little bit of feedback. Yeah, we can hear you. It's an echo. They're saying it's an echo. Selena, this
Should I
is
turn the Wi-Fi
important.
off?
This is important.
Is this better?
Let's see. Hello?
Is this better?
It's a little better, yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Selena. I am 27 years old. I'm in Atlanta. My main problem is I work out. The body is tea. My hair is always done. This is like my light beat. I work at an animal hospital, so it's light right now. My nails are done. I'm always have my toes done. I have my own car, my own place.
First off, we have 4 or 5 layers of makeup, so we don't really know what your beauty level is really. You could certainly look like your brother underneath all of that. How are we supposed to know you don't look like your brother? You wouldn't be tripping. You think you're presenting the real you. That's what's funny. You think you're presenting the real you.
I went to Spelman College. Like, I feel like I've done all the necessary work. I'm in therapy. I can't really show you the body right now, but because I'm in my scrubs, but I feel like, I don't know if it's just the area I'm in, but a lot of the men are either really sassy or mean. And of course, I love myself a lot.
I'm so sick of this sassy shit with black women, man. It's getting on my nerves. And coming from a group of women who do the least inner work, who do the least shadow work out of all the women in the dating market, I don't want to hear this from black women.
don't get ghetto, but I respect myself. And I've been trying to date, trying to be like, get advice from my homeboys or like family. And I'm just not having luck in love. And I know
you're in Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Atlanta.
Yes.
What do we say about Atlanta, girls? Come on, all 2,200 of you, including the men. What do we say about Atlanta? What does she need to do? Move. Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
So sometimes you do like appearance-wise, like it's like, what do you think?
But I think that's the vibe for Atlanta. Like, you can do colorful hair, fun hair. You can be thick, You can have curves on you. That's the vibe. That's the look.
Yeah.
But every person I've spoken to over the last couple of years, everyone says the same thing.
Really? Because, I've been traveling internationally a lot, and I'm not trying to get down on the black men, but I've had a lot of luck with men who are in the other spectrum of browns, if you will. So I'm like, is that the vibe I give off? Should I try more interracial?
So why didn't you follow through then? Why didn't
Everything, when you women aren't doing well in the black community, it always has to go back to your men. Every single time. No matter what, no matter what's going on with y'all. Like everything comes back to the men. Everything is about what we're doing. Everything is about, like, you can't be losing just because of you. It has to be because a black man is somehow hindering you from success. Where are y'all accountability for y'all own shortcomings in the world? It's all, even when we start talking about why you're over-sexualized. Y'all twerking, you're showing more cleavage lines than all the other women, talking more sexual than all the other women, then turn around and saying black men are over-sexualizing you. Y'all gotta stop doing this shit. Black men are not about to stand in front of all y'all problems and all the shit that y'all do, man. This shit is getting old. Been hearing this shit since the 90s.
you follow through with those guys?
Because I don't do long distance, and I want you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I can do long distance.
Okay, that's fair. So. I mean, you can try dating there, but it's just, I wouldn't be dating in Atlanta. That would be the last place on God's green earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not LGBT, I just don't think Atlanta is really the place for you.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm tired of hearing this too, and I haven't even been out. I haven't even been out to Atlanta, and I'm tired of hearing this. Y'all think there aren't any straight, well-meaning to do black men in Atlanta? Y'all think that? Honestly. I'm just keeping it real. Do you women honestly think that there aren't any good quality heterosexual available childless men out there in Atlanta? None. As big as that city is. You'd rather, instead of thinking that there's something that you could do to get more people focused on you and get more people seeing you and noticing you, you'd rather believe there are no good men in the city with thousands of men you haven't even met. Speaks to laziness. It speaks to a laziness of effort.
Yeah.
Like, you're really not going to find what you're looking for if you're not LGBT.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking.
Oh, yeah. Also, the LGBTQ plus thing. Yeah, that's just fucking stupid. This is why Ashley Dalton is so poorly. She does such a poor job at this. Because all of her opinions are basically just quick-minded comment section opinions. She's not an expert on anything. She's just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. She's just like, oh yeah, you don't want to go to be Atlanta like that. You know how short and jaded and quick-minded of a perspective that is about Atlanta. Just say, oh, if you're not LGBTQ+, do you think that the gay people just completely run that bitch? It's not that bad, motherfucker. Intellectual says she thinks she gets attention from non-black men. Wait till she hears about the attention black men get from non-black women when they travel abroad. He says, I have a library of stories. I bet you do. I hear this from successful black men who travel abroad all the time. We call him Intellect. Intellect knows what he's talking about. Even though she probably would throw out his opinion, regardless of how knowledgeable he is. We trust him over here. Yeah, they both of their hair look like it just catch on fire.
Do you have any other like level up tips? I know sometimes I kind of struggle with conversation as well, especially when I'm like a new person. Because I feel like the men here and the men that I'm used to in the past are just forward. You know, they start the conversation. They ask how much everything is. I don't have to do that. But I feel like here, the men, the conversation, you kind of got to pull teeth or they want you to, I don't know. It's just 50-50. And nothing's wrong with that, but that's just not me, you know? That's all.
Yeah, it's the location. It's the state.
Okay.
It's time to go. They're saying go to Houston.
I heard about Houston.
Mm-hmm. Maybe try that.
They're saying go to Houston. Ashley, who the fuck is running the show? You or your comment section? You like the comment section is saying blah, 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 blah. It's like, this is the Ashley Dalton show. These people are looking to, they're not looking to work for you. They're looking to come and be entertained. This is why I'm really worried about women giving each other dating advice out here nowadays. I find it problematic. Because I almost see an intentional effort to not help the woman across from the other woman. You guys almost know you're giving each other bad advice. It's just about getting through the conversation and not making sure that it doesn't feel bad. That's not productive. You women are dying under that kind of logic.
Emphasize.
Okay. Do you have any level up tips? Let me try to prop my phone up so you can see my shape. I'm such a fan too, by the way. I always watch your live.
Thank you, Selena. Thank you for the support.
Let me see. Let me show you my body, I guess. I'm in my scrubs, but
Wow,
this is the body, you know.
Now, Selena.
That's a big bitch.
Selena. Okay, Selena, we could work it out. Selena.
Right. You are. But I definitely been
You
in the
get your
gym.
big fat ass on
But I do
somewhere.
feel like my scrubs aren't
I don't deal
helping
with you
because
big
I'm wearing
sassy
extra
ass
clothes,
bras.
but I know it's thicker.
Selena, how much extra is putting on you, Selena? Tell me.
What do you mean? Like my weight?
Intellect says 25 on your travel fund. Much love, Intellect. Appreciate you, brother. You're sharing the sponsor spot right now with David Edwards. I'm trying to get out to Bangkok, sometime next year. Well, maybe this year. I don't know. Um, well, I mean, you know what I mean. It'll be after January, but you know what I mean. I want to get out to Thailand. I need a vacation really bad. Let's get back to it.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like the body's tea.
Okay. I'm not saying that the body not tea, but you can.
I feel like the body is tea. I feel like the body is tea. Ma'am, don't you want to be sure? I'm seeing some mixed reactions. Ma'am, I'm not going to lie. Whoever told you that, they might have lied to you. This is something you're going to have to prepare yourself for. Prepare yourself for the fact that you probably don't have any honest friends. Prepare yourself for that fact. Prepare yourself for the fact that you probably don't have any honest friends. That's what it comes down to. Remember back in the day, American Idol, all those people went on there and they were like, everybody in my family told me that I could sing. How could you be telling me that I'm not going to Hollywood, Simon Cowell? And you started to see that these people weren't alone in their delusion, that there were other people who helped and assisted them get to this horrible place by simply just being dishonest. Even if it was from love, they just weren't being honest people.
Came to me, Selena, and you said, Ash, is there anything I could do?
Okay.
I'm giving you, so I think you could drop 20.
Okay.
And still keep your curves.
Okay.
That's exactly the amount of weight she probably needs to lose. And is she going to do it? I don't know. I think she's a little salty that Ashley even brought that up. Intellectual says the body is tea. Tea with curdled milk. Yeah, it's just she presented that really proud. And then that's why it's embarrassing. What's weird is if she just presents herself in a humble manner, you sort of look at the body for what it is and you try to find ways to accept it. But when she tries to present herself like the best woman in the dating market, then you have to talk about it for what it actually is. Mid-sauce. Right? So, somebody's like, friends lie. Not good ones. Women be doing shit like that. Like, women be like, lie to me. Like, I didn't come here for good advice. It's like, no. Like, what type of friendship is that? You shouldn't want a friendship like that where you just want bad advice. Or you only want to be validated about what you're going through. You don't want to be helped through it. You just want to be validated in whatever position it is you took. That's not
okay.
That's
if you don't, I'm not saying you need to be thick skinny, but I think 20, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I did lose a lot of weight. If you go to my account, my Instagram is the same as my TikTok. I lost a lot of weight, whoever just said that. So I've been in the gym, you know.
So what? Nobody cares if you at one point were a different version of fucked up. I'm tired of you women doing that. They're like, y'all talking all that trash, but if you would have seen me last year, I was 100 pounds more than this. So, still more work to do. That doesn't mean anything. James Dent just came through and took the sponsor spot. Brought us to 90 Bones. He wants to see us cook Kendra G and him tomorrow. Much love, guys. We made goal. That's 90. I would never let $10 stop me from not coming to this thing tomorrow. Thank you for continuing to support the show. You guys are the reason why the platform mad at me. We're not supposed to be able to break. We're not supposed to be able to wreck shit like this. Much love, guys.
You can look at my profile too. I have a weight loss video, but I do know I need to lose more. But I didn't know if that was just the main thing.
Much love
Yeah,
to
I
David
think 20
Edwards.
more pounds. I
But
wouldn't
we need
mind
out
if
of the
you drop 20 more pounds. And you can do that by the first week, second week of January.
Okay. Yeah, I just started back intermittent fasting and drinking my apple cider vinegar every morning. So
Okay, that's good.
You've really been motivating me though, for real. Like I've been watching you for a long time. Ever since you had like your waist training videos.
Yeah, that's good. You wouldn't be doing everything but going to the goddamn gym. You're right, talking about waist trainers. You wouldn't be talking about waist trainer this, waist trainer that. Ain't saw nutritionists, haven't even been to the gym. And you're talking about I'm drinking my apple cider vinegar. It's like I'm drinking my apple cider vinegar every morning. It's like you better put a walk with that. You better do something else. I would say that's about accurate. I was gonna say 200, but you know that's basically 190 is basically the same thing. Sitting up 200 pounds. Now this woman to be sitting up 200 pounds asking for sponsors would definitely landed her here in the feature presentations because we just can't have it. Let's spin the clip.
Javannia?
Javannia. Yes. Hi, Ashley. How are you?
I'm good, beautiful. How are you?
I am good. I'm
Wonderful.
20.
Javannia. Oh my goodness, I can't stand the black community. Your father's name wouldn't happen to be Javon, would it be? Jesus, the stuff we do in the black community.
I'm about to be 25. I have a toddler, a 2-year-old, and I'm a single mom, but I'm just looking for advice on how to. I've gotten very good about setting the boundaries of the men I don't want to date, but I want to be able to put myself.
Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so I want to find like some advice about putting myself in the position to attract the men I am trying to date.
Okay. Okay. What city are you in?
I'm in Orlando, Florida.
Okay, Orlando. Okay. And what type of guy are you trying to attract?
The word wouldn't be essentially like a sponsor, but I would like someone who recognizes the things I want to make happen in my life. I have a lot of drive.
Essentially a sponsor, but a sponsor.
Yeah. Essentially.
Okay. And what, Javannia, what does a sponsor mean to you?
Honestly, partnership. I would like someone to at least be able to see the vision on where I'm. If I'm going to be dating right now, I just saved up enough money to get my life coach certification. So I'm trying to move and really like become independent. But I don't yet have the funds to be able to put myself in some of the rooms I could to find like-minded women and mentors, mentorship. So I want someone who wants to bring me into that lifestyle with them, someone who's already in that scope.
My dog died.
Like Bernie, that's a big bitch.
What in the world makes you women think that men are looking to get leveraged this way in the dating market? Seriously. What in the world is making you women think that men want to be leveraged like this in the dating market? Y'all women are crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy to think that men are going to... You think that men can't see that a mile away? Y'all have to be careful with these modern women today, fellas. They literally want you to level them up, and you will put them in a situation, and then they will find less significance for you the more you elevate them through your life. You need a woman who's okay with being in the home, who's okay with being a part of your success, not being a part of your success while seeking her own. There's some new modern progressive toxic shit that these women are trying to force on us. I already know men aren't going, especially the men who make 6 figures. It's not happening. Men who make 6 figures aren't going for this type of deal. And especially not from you, chick. Now let's talk about who you are and why you shouldn't even have said that in the first place. Average as the day is long. Even before we start talking about your weight. Just average. Nothing rare about you. But you want a man who can do rare things. You want a man who can put you in rare spaces. And you want him to fund your life coaching career, which doesn't really seem like a good idea. I don't know, lady. Let's continue. And you got 2 kids. Oh yeah, and you got 2 kids.
Okay, in the scope of living the lifestyle that you want, but you said sponsor. So this sponsor would bring you into rooms. More upper echelon spaces is what you're saying.
Yes. At least into rooms where I could network. Right now, I currently work fine dining. I decided to overnight leave everything that didn't look at least like what I wanted to do. So I currently am a server. But I've just saved enough money in my tips to be able to do what I want to do. I've been making content and I've been meeting people in the restaurant, but I can't
I was
talk
just
to them in
about
the
to say,
restaurant.
you've been meeting, you're in fine dining. What's going on there?
I'm meeting them, but I can't talk to them necessarily the way I should because I'm serving.
They can't
And
write their number on the receipt or on the tip with the extra, oh, here's 500 for your tip and here's my number.
so that happens pretty frequently, and then they'll come in and be married the next week.
Oh.
That's happened to me 2 times. I've been tipped $1,000 by 2 guys that I was very attracted to, and they just came back in married or mentioned that they were married. And just I'm not willing to do anything I don't need to be doing,
right.
That compromises my morals for that.
But ma'am, your whole, I want to get with a guy not for who he is, but for what rooms he can get me in, has already compromised your morals. You just don't know it because you're far from self-awareness.
Life,
So every single guy was married. Every single
literally, yeah. I either attract the guys I don't want to date anymore or married men, and I don't understand why it's happening.
So there's no single men who come in and sit down and
Yes, sometimes, but it's always a quick flirt. It's always just a cash tip. I don't know. Rich men are not in the same rush to get your information as at the restaurant.
No, they'll be in a rush depending on the look. So what's the look? What's the look event?
I do my makeup every single day. It's non-negotiable for me. So I just do my skincare. I'm in my pajamas. I promise. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But my uniform is not flattering.
Ashley got these women living and dying by something men could care less about. She's like, oh, Ashley, I promise you, I go to sleep in the makeup. That doesn't make you a better woman, especially men. I wouldn't even want you in my bed, bitch. I'd be like, get out. Because look at my shit. Who's gonna clean this shit up? Going to sleep with your stupid clown mask on. Look at my shit. You might run into a guy, an anal retentive person like me, who might just curse you out, kick you out. Going to bed with makeup on, I will kick you out of here.
Javannia. Yes, Javannia.
Slow down. How we doing the hair? I know you do the makeup. How we do our hair?
So to serve,
and I get them from Walmart.
I have to have something back. So usually I'll do
but still
this,
don't mess them up.
Or I'll wear a cute pony, something up. I have to wear it back though. Earrings, I will wear earrings to work. Even though my ears aren't pierced, I'll wear like a little clip on. Usually
So
look
no
really
hair can be out. No hair can be out at all.
I can. This is my hair out. Like if I can go to work, it's like this, something like this, or maybe like a cuter pigtail. I'm allowed to do that, but I can have the back out, just not the front. Like I can't have my hair down in the front.
Okay. We need a better do. We need a better do.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I'm not in love with the two braids and then the hair out in the back for work.
Ain't that nice? You just get out the shower and it's just the same woman you've always known. Like, I'm proud of you, Intellect. Intellect's living. There's gonna be people hating on Intellect. Intellect's living. His girl far younger than him, beautiful. She don't put on makeup, traveling the country all the time. That's what all these women want to be. They want to be a successful man. They want to be. They want to be Intellect. You can't be Intellect, ladies.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I need a little swish, and then we do like a claw clip, maybe. You know, like a little swish bang, and then a claw clip, and then you leave the rest out.
For sure. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, and are we working on our weight, Javannia?
Yes, ma'am. I'm in the gym currently every day. I'm doing 75 hard, so like twice a day. I just came back from the gym. Yes. The goal is to lose. I want to get to 140. I'm currently 205, so I know I have weight to lose. But that's like the goal weight for who I imagine myself being currently.
Also, you want a man who he's supposed to be right now. But he has to take you while you're imagining you being your best self. It's like your version of being your best self just exists in some imagination. It just exists somewhere in some imaginative place. But you know. Yes, Freak says, you have 2 kids already. You want a guy for his money. Holy nonsense island. Rome King says, C-section, big back veteran. And it's weird when you see average women looking right past average men for guys who can sponsor them, and then they think that they're gonna turn back around and say, okay, average man, I guess I'll accept your 40K or your 50K after trying to reach for men and try to deal with men who I should have never been trying to deal with in the first place. I guess I'll come down here and accept you where I should have always been. I guess. You think that men will accept you after that? When you finally wise up, don't even bring up the fact that you were after 6-figure guys. You were never supposed to be there in the first place. It's some factory worker who you could have really used and you don't even see him because, you know.
Absolutely. And yes. I think you would already know the beauty about you, fit. Unlike a lot of the girlies, is you are smart, you're educated, you're articulate, and you seem like I can take you in the room and she'll know how to speak, she'll know how to move, she'll know how to carry herself.
Thank you.
Yeah. So there's just a few things about the look we need to tighten up, but you are working on it. I know you mentioned it, you are working on it, yes, which is good. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I get a second question, correct? Is it okay? Can I have a second question?
Second and final.
Okay, thank you. I wanted to be able to make more friends who have the same drive as me. It's a little harder being I have friends who usually really try to attach energetically to me, because I naturally give advice. That's why I'm going to get the life coach certification, but it's a little draining. I have a child and I at least want, if we're going to be talking about something, for it to be productive, something that's going to further us. So I literally have one friend currently, and the other friends, I have sisters, I have other people in my life that when I do go out, so say I'll go out to dress cute and sit somewhere nice, not all of us are with the program with the same dressing or the same wanting to do our makeup. So I will be approached in settings like that, and then they'll see in a non-offensive way, they'll see the whole group, and if they're in a group, they're not taking the whole group. So I just want to be able...
Girl, I swear to God, I don't know who those women are. I don't know what they've emboldened you to believe about yourself. It's wrong. It's wrong. You're an average woman who doesn't know it. And maybe you've had some one-off situations. Maybe you might have a fat ass. And guys see that and they want to smash a lot. And that has you thinking that like that just equates ultimately to your dating market value. It isn't. There are plenty of fat women who got a fat ass, and we want to hit it because she got a fat ass, but we still know you fat. We still know you got stuff to work on. We just want to hit it because you got a fat ass, but that don't mean we like value you. A lot of times black women, in most cases Western women, you guys hardly ever know what the good attention is from the bad attention. You think all the guys in your DMs, all the guys who holler at you at the gas station, all those men, that they're all potential marriageable suitors. That's how it works. It's actually not how it works. There are only a few men who are going to be looking for you for marriage a lot of the times. And if you were a dime piece like you're trying to act, it would be happening all the time, basically every day. If you were that girl in the friend group to where you get approached and everybody else gets ignored, and that happened all the time, you would know, like you wouldn't have to make up everything that you go through like what you did today, or make up all of your, like inflate all of your significance. You would actually appear to be significant. You wouldn't have to inflate your own significance. But good show. Shout out to the show sponsor who came through and supported the show. James Dent came through right at the last minute and took it from David Edwards. Shout out to David Edwards, though. Very consistent, much like everybody else who came through and supported. Mick, who led the Dollar Crew surge. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting. We've been very consistently making goal, and I appreciate you guys continue to support our short form content that we drop in the morning as well. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow.